this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Welcome. I'm on my way home now. Just bought my materials and have to stop and just look at how the scenery changes. Yep. I'm in the middle of the road, but there's a lot of changes because of fire. This is in in the palm plantation, and you can see that that is in bad need of some husbandry. Kind of looks like a haunted forest. And down there too. And up onto the hills. The result of the fires is that very quickly the black of the burnt out grass gets lost, and the nice new green shoots all shoot up, especially if we can get an occasional rain like we did last night, and that will help. But you can see how everything starts to sag. Look at that. Really very beautiful though. Let's get another tree growing in with it. And that road off there goes off up to Hoping's house. That's where we often give a ride to kids who have to walk that road. Still have a long way to go though, but we give them a ride up to the crossroads there. We're now on the part of the road that one of our heroes in the Superman team, Rado, actually traced this road out from a path, and he did it with his caravel. Amazingly, he did it with his caravel. Now look how all of the colours are changing there, going from black and then onto brown as they recovered a little, and up and over there. Now my sense of direction is terrible, but I believe that those are the hills that the secret village is on. This is our old road. That's the way that we used to go. We ploughed that out with Rado. Now you can see what I'm talking about there. See how you've got the black burnt out part, and then the nice green shoots are coming up. Nature knows best. Now this particular part of the land is very sandy, so you get quite a bit of erosion. See, on that side you've got quite heavy erosion. It's coming down, and all around there, looking past the Gemelina tree and up onto the hill. But then if you look off to the right, that's where all the rain has gone. Those are the rice fields. There's another Gemelina tree. Now because of the erosion here, this part of the road suffers heavily. We have a deep ditch there to handle the drain off. The problem with that is that, as I found recently with the big red, the big blue I should say, the tendency is that when it's very heavy rain, is that you have no other choice, you have no control you just slide off into that ditch on the side. And if you can't get out of that ditch, you'll do what I did and you'll break a mirror. Because you get forced into this ditch. Now this ditch actually starts to get closer and closer to the edge, and you can see the track there. Now this was always the place where if you couldn't get out, see where there's bits of gravel there, if you couldn't get out there, boy, you were in for it. Then you're going to be trying to get out of that ditch, which was okay, but then if there's a little outcropping, which was probably somewhere around here, and that's where I lost my mirror. See how heavy all of that drain off is, and it comes down here and then it courses off down into well, obviously into the creek. Over here is Julio's little house. And he's got some stuff planted up there, quite a crop there. Now that's the creek, and there's all of the rice fields, all tiered back up and around by the mango tree, the big mango tree. And it all comes down, when it's really heavy rain, it all comes down. Wow, there's been a bit of a fire there. It comes down and it goes under our little bridge. That's where it pours in, and it's really loud. You can hear that at the top of the hill. That it is on the other side. Now this is not exactly jungle, but it would revert. And I've heard it said, I've watched a program on television once, and some of these guys who love to do these survival tests, and they go into the worst possible kinds of jungle and survive. And one of these guys said that the most difficult jungle to survive in, the hardest, is the Philippine jungle. And there are some dense jungle areas on different islands. Now right now our little challenge is going up the hill, and this is what we call this a tunnel. It used to be all high on one side like this, hence its nickname. It's very steep right here. A little bit worrying with the dogs sometimes, but they always know how to get out of the way. We had that one accident with Yoda because he didn't get out of the way, but then he was wandering around in the middle of the night when we were leaving, early hours of the morning, and it was dark, and he made a mistake and went under the wheel. Not very much, but he did lose an eye and break a jaw, but he's okay now. He recovered. So that's my little trip up the road. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye for now.